in the water to read what that destruction was supposed to take place in that destruction. Now, how do you measure the times? We're going to read it in 2nd Esdras.
It's 2nd Esdras, 9:1, and it says, he answered me them and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Measure thou the time diligently in itself. Now, how do you measure the time? Okay, if you used to measure a wall or like some windows, you get out like some type of tape measure. Okay, so our tape measure is this Bible, man. You know, it says measure down the time diligently. Now, when you go to the word time, according to the Bible, according to Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, Yahweh Shai has divided the times. Okay, it says that there's a time for love, a time for hate, a time of peace, a time of war. So right now, we're living in a time of war. Okay, and we need to diligently measure the times, diligently measure the times of the war. Okay, so how do we do that? Now we're going to give you an example. Matthew 24, start at verse 3, and then go down.
This is Matthew 24.
Because the angel Uriel was saying unto the prophet Ezra, measure out the times diligently. So in other words, he's saying, measure the prophecies diligently, man. Where do you find the prophecies? Who was prophesying? The prophets and our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, man. Measure what they were saying.
And it says, Matthew 24:3, and it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai sat upon the Mount of Olives. Okay, go ahead.
The disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be?
Tell us when these things shall be, man. Okay? The future, in other words. Tell us the future. Go ahead.
And it says, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
What shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So let's picture it right now. You got Yahweh Shai on the Mount of Olives. His disciples are coming onto him privately. Okay, because Yahweh Shai wasn't dealing with the whole nation of Israel. It was a certain group of men, a certain group of elect brothers. And they're asking him, what's going to be the sign of your coming, man? Okay? How are we going to know when you're coming back? Prophecy. Let's go.
And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Yep.
For many shall come in my name, saying...
I have to make a point. It said, they were asking what shall be the end, what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world. See, there's 3 different words for the world. There's 3 different words for the word world in the Greek. You have the word world, oikumene, which is pertaining to the inhabitants of the earth. Right? You have the word cosmos, which is pertaining to a particular group or sect of things, such as the nation of Israel. You see, these people here, right here on the sign, we're a world within ourselves, man. Okay? So that would be the world of Israel. Alright? And then you have the word world in the Greek, eon, which means a time period or an age.
End of an age.
An age. So what the apostles, what the disciples were inquiring about when they were inquiring unto the Lord, they were saying, look, Yahweh Shai, what's going to be the sign of your coming and the end of an age?
The end of the age of Esau, the so-called white man.
That's it. Because when you go to 2nd Esdras 6, from verse 7 to 9, the prophet Esdras was asking of the same dividing of times, if you will. Okay? Well, let me get that real quick to prove the point. 2nd Esdras 6, verse 7.
8:30. 8:30, so.
2nd Esdras 6.
It's getting dark on the camera though, look.
Hold on.
Voila.
2nd Esdras 6, verse 7. And it says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
See, the prophets were always in that same beautiful spirit, man. Hastening the day of the Lord, man. What shall be the parting? Read that again.
And says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
What shall be the dividing of the times? So the prophet Ezra was in the same spirit as the apostles, as the disciples when Yahweh Shai was on this. Because they're basically asking the same question. Right? Go ahead.
Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
When shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Now when you go read Genesis, the 25th chapter, you read about the birth of a nation or birth of nations. because in that chapter there you read about the birth of Jacob and Esau, man. The two main characters of the Holy Bible, all right? Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, being the progenitor of us so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, whose name was changed to Israel, okay, meaning he is the prince of the power. That's one nation, okay? Esau, whose name was changed to Edom, and the one in the Hebrew which means red, that's another nation, the Edomites, you so-called white people. So who came out first out of those two children, out of those two babies? Esau came out first, man. Read Genesis the 25th chapter, verse 19 on down, all right? So, the angel saying, read that one more time.
It says, 2 Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the part and the son of the times?
Yep.
Or when shall be the end of the verse?
When shall be the end of the first? When shall be the end of the first child that came out, his rulership? When shall his rulership here on earth, when shall that come to an end? Go ahead.
And the beginning of it that followeth.
And the beginning of it that followeth. Who came out after Esau? Jacob, man. So Ezra, in other words, is saying, when is Esau's rulership going to end? When is Jake's rulership going to start, man? That's what he was asking. The end of a world. Read on.
And it says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Which is symbolic. Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. That was all symbolic for what we're doing right now. What we're doing right now, beginning with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and the men of Great Millstone around the world, we're holding the heel of Esau, man, and we're yanking him out of his rulership by way of the Spirit. It's not a carnal thing. We ain't carnal yet, man. We're dealing spiritually. We're the fishermen, as the elders said, man. You know, but that's gonna take place physically when the Lord turns us into hunters. But right now, we're yanking Esau by the heel out of his rulership by bringing out this word.
It says, thou art thou battle axe and weapons of war, man.
Yep.
So right now, it's a spiritual war thing, man. How we bringing Esau down spiritually, but
right.
soon it's gonna be a physical thing. But now, our weapons is spiritual, not carnal. So we bringing them down verbally first, spiritually first, and then from there we're gonna bring it. It's gonna be a physical thing, man. You know.
Yep. So go ahead.
And it says, for Esau is the end of the world,
Yep.
and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And that was the point. Esau is the end of the world. It doesn't mean that the world is going to blow up. No, it means that Esau is the end of a rulership. Esau is the end of a time period. So when we go back to Matthew 24, it should all make sense. Go ahead.
Matthew 24.
Perfect time.
I'm going to 4. And it says, and Yahushua answered, and 3, and he said, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be?
Yeah.
And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Yeah. What shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Shalom. Go ahead.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
So now Yahushua is expounding onto the disciples about the prophecies, man, about the signs of his coming. Go ahead.
And many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach.
I am the anointed. Go ahead.
And shall deceive many.
I shall deceive many. Go ahead.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
And this is how you measure the time diligently in itself. By reading the Bible, man. You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. So when you hear about Syria getting bombed by America, that's the rumors of wars, okay? Because it says in Revelation, the 11th chapter, that there's going to be a third war, man, a third world war. When you hear about Iran going on their military might, that's the rumors of wars, okay? When you hear about North Korea coming up against America, that's the rumors of wars, okay? This is measuring the time diligently in itself. Watching the news and matching it up with the scriptures, man. That's how you measure the time diligently in itself. Go ahead.
See that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. The rumors, the wars and rumors of wars, those things must come to pass, man. Okay? The pestilences, those must come to pass, man. All right? The the spies in Israel, those things must come to pass.
Persecution.
All right?
We got to shut it down.
Persecution.
I ain't gonna shut it down, you know, that's the spirit of the Lord. Lord, when you use edifying, we'll catch you next week. Shalom.